Hello and welcome to my shop. A while back I announced to turn a couple of pens and well, actually people on Facebook have seen a couple of my pens I did. The only downside of turning pens is the time for preparing the blanks. Well, a while back Daniel from Holland donated or sent me a couple of pen blanks. And these are awesome things for me, and I have to really exercise on that one before I start turning pens on this. Well, this is Wengi, for example, PeteTGIF, Silcote, Bocote, and special things like this plywood. Well, this is cross grain turning, and I have to really practice on that one. And also he sent me a couple of acrylic blanks. Never turned acrylic before and looking forward to do so. Well, with that said, it's a nice thing which happened while I'm here in the shop. Well, it looks like I do have some money to spend on, but nevertheless I haven't. Last week my bandsaw broke and I really got lucky to get a donation by Jerry Brown, and he donated to my channel in order that I can buy a new bandsaw blade, which really helps on turning bowls or something like that to prepare the blanks. Well, in order to get more efficient on my pen turning, I made this thingy here, which actually helps to batch out the pen turning. I just cut these blanks here on my miter for my Japanese saw, as I'm working with real expensive wood for me. This is highly figured oak. I've never turned that before, and I'm really looking forward to what comes out of it. These are these are training blanks for me in order to get over to Daniel's blank. If you like to donate something to my shop in order that I can buy some stuff, pen kits or whatever, just head over to my homepage. I'll leave a link down there for the donation to my channel. So let's head over to the lathe, and I'll show you how I think this works and how this helps you to batch out a couple of more pens. I've got here 16 rods on here for 16 possible blanks to turn. I just tried this with 8 now, and let's see what comes out. So follow me along to my lathe, and while I set up the lathe for the pen turning and drilling, enjoy how I made this thing. So the first rail is attached, and now off to the second one. Need to countersink and just do this by hand, as this is not it's not worth getting some power tools out for that. Now I need to mark the position where to pre-drill the board so it won't split. Just align that, insert the screws, hold it in position, and with a little tap of the hammer, yep, Every hole is marked. Head over to the drill press where everything is set up, and that one wasn't. For me it's a waste of time getting the cordless drill out or whatever to do this. You can all do this by hand, as these are just 4 screws. No one cares. That's it. Now let the glue dry, and then I add the piece for aligning here in the center. For aligning the whole board on the lathe, I just cut 2 strips of plywood. Let's start by applying a little glue to the first one. Align that to the marks I previously made. And I start tacking it down. So this is the number 1. Now I go ahead and stack the other one to it. Try to keep that aligned now. Perfect. Okay, I got this sliding compound miter saw thingy. As I did my last job with at a friend's place where we made his terrace, and I had been able to purchase that one, and I go ahead and cut the angle of the back side, which is the 10 degrees on here. It should be that length over here. So let's see how this baby works. Pretty smooth cut. I like that. So let's assemble the baby here while I make the frame. For the glue up, I attached these side rails just temporarily, so I have something to register on. Just applying a little glue. I'm not that curious with this one, so and a little clamping pressure. Okay, set this aside and let it dry. While I do so, I can while letting the glue dry, I can cut these pipes. This is 6mm aluminium pipe, and I use this pipe cutter this way. Just get this in the reference length here, tighten it a little. So when I turn the pipe, and on every turn I tighten knob here on the back side. So it's actually cut cold without producing any heat in there. And this is very good, as this thing doesn't bend or whatever. You can't get caught with a saw. Here we go. Another couple to go. Let's see how many I've got. Okay, now it's time for gluing in the last piece here. Just getting this in here like so. Add a little glue. Now for about 20 minutes, and then the piece is finished. So now I show you how this should work. I've never worked with it before, it's just an idea. This board here is, well, it's running on a rail here inside my lathe bed, and it's sitting pretty secure. And I've chucked up one blank with the middle inside on the inside here. Got my 7mm drill bit in the Jacob's chuck. Bring it up to the tool and start turning slowly, but then I turn up to maximum speed. This ensures that it goes in pretty straight, and I'm just going slowly into it. Now after the first few centimeters are done, I'm turning down the speed and moving this into it. That's it. Doesn't heat up that much, and gets pretty straight in there. So let's check how it worked. These are pretty much centered, dead on center on both ends. Okay. Second blank, second part of the blank finished, and this is dead on center. I love this. Thanks to Brandon from Bacon Soda, he showed how to do this on the lathe, and it's better than doing it on my drill press, as my drill press is a little wobbly. And this really works out. So this is the second blank too, which goes on there, and now I go ahead and do this for the rest of the blanks. before I head over to gluing it in and finishing. So thank you very much for watching this time. I hope to see you back next week with another video. Well, maybe a project video next week, a real project, not one of these helping things, but I had to really thank all the ones who donated to my channel and or to like Daniel who sent me some stuff, because that's what I really need down here to, well, actually go into well, processing and go into, well, in the end earning some money by selling these pens. So thank you very much everyone, and with up to then, it's with greetings from good old Germany, your Peter Freitag. Thank God it's Friday.